Hello? Hello, 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 こんたよ。聞こえますかみんな。みんな聞こえますか Hello, hello, hello. Oh, yabe. Focus is bad. The focus is off. ちょっと待って。はい。これがいいでしょ? Okay. Welcome in, everyone. How's everybody doing? Hello. Hey, Tayo. Hey, everyone. Hello, guys. Made it just in time. Hello. あ、こんな感じ。読みません。でも、こんたよ。みんなお元気ですか？Welcome in, Aria. Welcome in, Letty. Welcome in, Krya. Welcome in, Cloaker. That's a nice tin. Yeah, this is the tea I was talking about earlier today during ASMR. このお茶、気の早いに、ASMR の配信に、喋りました。このブランド、名前は Mariage Freres. Freres? Do you guys know Mariage Freres, that brand? It's really yummy. Well, it smells really yummy. I haven't tried it yet. I was saving it to drink it with you guys, but I bought it while I was in Japan. このお茶、日本に買いました。渋谷に買いました。楽しみ。It's a nice tin. It's very pretty. It's surprisingly fancy. Fancy tea tin da yo ne. Welcome in, Kate. I missed that stream. Yeah. The ASMR stream, right? Yeah. Nande? There's no music. ちょっと待って、音楽がいない。なんで Main output? What about this? That's not right. はなんで今がちょっと待ってよ。Why is there no music? Loop back. How about that? 音があるか？音楽、音が大丈夫ですか？大きいか？小さいか？ Is the volume okay? Is it too loud? Too soft? Can you guys hear the music? If I would buy tea that comes in such cute packaging, I would be hoarding all of those. Arya, it's funny you say that. I actually do that with my teas. Whenever the packaging is cute, I keep the tins, and I haven't found a use for them yet, but I will have one soon. Maybe. That's what I keep telling myself, but I have empty tins right now. But this is like TikTok now. Yeah, it's just how it is. That's just how it is. Sometimes you just, whether you want it to or not, the platform changes. I think Twitch just did the same thing as well, where they have a very TikTok-like interface as well, but what can you do? 今日のお茶は熱いだよ。冷たいお茶がいない. Oh, I spilled some. No! Today's tea is warm. It's not going to be cold because I feel like it's not in the proper spirit of the tea to drink it that way, so it'll be warm today. We call it upcycling. We put random stuff in it. I was going to say, what if I put my film rolls in it for my cameras, but like I use them so quickly, I never have any to store. So maybe that doesn't work. The volume is perfect. 音が大丈夫だよ。なるほどね。arigato. Thank you. Good to know the volume is okay. 今日のお茶は、ブラックティー。ブラックティーとフルーツの匂い。どっちのフルーツが知らない。でも楽しみ。Today's tea is a black tea with a fruity scent. Which fruits exactly? I don't know. But I'm excited because it smelled good and I'm hoping it has good quality leaves because it was expensive. So, first sip. Oh. Okay. So it has that black tea like like it's not too sweet. It's kind of got like that heavy body of black tea. And it has a little bit of sweetness from the fruits, but it definitely like dials it back so that it's not overly sweet or powerful. This is definitely like an adult's tea where like an adult might want something a little bit sweet to start their day or like to have with their lunch, but it's definitely not too sweet where you think it might be a dessert. What fruits exactly? I'm not sure. It's definitely not any fruits that are too sweet in particular, so it's making me think. I don't want to say berries, but kind of like apricot adjacent as well. So. Mariage Freres is great. Ah, you've had it before, Letty. Is that your favorite? The Wedding Imperial? Have you tried their Marco Polo? Because that's what we're having today. Kyo no ocha wa Marco Polo desu. そう。これが、おすすめのお茶だから買いました. This was the recommended tea, so I bought it. And I like it a lot. Yeah. I could see this being a really nice morning tea. Yeah, with like a nice... I was gonna say a nice slice of pancake. You don't do slice of pancakes. That doesn't make any sense. But I could see this with like pancakes or just like banana nut bread or something like that. This would be a really yummy breakfast. So. See, I would likely do that with tea containers or any cool container in general. Yeah, they're actually really beautiful. A lot of brands put a lot of effort into the graphic design of their stuff, which is really appreciated. I really like beautiful graphic design. I had iced black lychee tea in the mall today. Oh, that sounds really yummy. I hope you really enjoyed it. Lychee tea is quite yummy. Tony, welcome. Glad you can make it. I'm probably going to make me some decaf black tea here soon. Ah, please do. Please join me with tea. Have some tea with me. That would make me really happy. Welcome in, Nick. Welcome. You say hi to Tony, but not to me. I see how it is. 俺に答えを言えませんでした。でも、サンシャインにこんにちはと言うでした。なるほどね。わかる I see how it is. I really like that I have this little cafe background, to be honest. It's so pretty. So good. Favorite flower, and I don't put milk in it. I leave it like how it came out. I thought about making today's tea actually a milk tea for the first time. Kyo no ocha, milk tea ni nari tai demo ma. I wanted to try it the way it is. I didn't want to change it into anything else for my first impression. Hajimete no taste. Milk tea hoshitaku nai. Gomen, muskashi. Demo, wakaru ka? Could try having tea with you, but I still gotta soothe my throat a bit. Since I still gotta soothe... Yeah. I think tea is like the ideal thing for that kind of purpose, to be honest. Yeah, since it's mainly water with a bit of just leaf, I guess you could say. It's ideal for soothing the throat, and it shouldn't have anything that would cause congestion or inflammation. So I would highly recommend tea, as long as you don't add too much sugar. Milk tea would cause a bit of inflammation, so that might not be the optimal move, but I can definitely understand wanting to have something like that. It is better today since I had some soup. Soup tabemashita. Naruhodo ne. Yeah, I had soup today too, actually. I had chicken noodle soup today because my tummy was hurting earlier before stream. It was yummy. Ore, soup tabemashita. Onaka wa chotto itai deshita. Demo ima, chotto itai demo daijoubu da yo. It still hurts a little, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, when you guys get me chatting, I've realized I kind of just hold my cup like this, and it just hovers in front of me, and I'm like, this feels weird, but the warmth of the cup is really nice for my fingers, you know? Like, you know when something is just warm enough where it makes you feel cozy, but it's not so warm that like eventually it becomes uncomfortable? Yeah, it's kind of like when you put on a nice cozy jacket and you feel like nice and cozy. This tea is at that exact temperature where I feel nice and cozy, so it's nice to hold it like that and just take little sips of it. Wow. Oh, ii nioi da yo. The scent is so yummy. It smells so good. I joined your Discord, and Discord name is Breaker, and had Dead by Day. I know nothing about Dead by Daylight. Some people might. I think some people like Dead by Daylight, but It's nice to have you in the Discord. Welcome, welcome. I've tried Marco Polo before, actually. I think it's great for making milk tea. Okay. I'll have to try that then after this. Because I looked at it, I'm like, I don't know I don't know what it is about this, but it definitely had like that milk tea vibe. So I was like, I kind of want to, but I don't want my first taste of any tea to be a milk tea. I want it to be pure. So. Of course, it's great to drink on its own. Naruhodo ne. Is that brand big where you are, Letty? I don't know why I said your name so oddly, but is that brand popular where you are? It was in a pretty big mall when I was in Shibuya, so I kind of assumed it had like a decent following, at least in Japan. And when I was talking with some of the Japanese viewers not too long ago, they mentioned this brand as well. So, Sunny, welcome. Hello, kontayo. How was your date today? Ii doyobi deshita ka? Did you have a good Saturday? Minna. 君たちの日、いいですか? 元気ですか? Are you guys having a good day today? I hope so. ここ、まだ土曜日。でも、日本と、オーストラリアとアジア、あそこに日曜日でしょ? Over in like Asia and Australia, even Europe too, ヨーロッパも、もう、日曜日でしょ? Yeah. You're gonna drink a cappuccino at this time. Well, don't let me stop you. I hope it's yummy. Howdy. Howdy to you too, Nick. Even though you haven't said howdy to me, how dare you? How dare you? Yudo-sanai. Oishii. I'm not gonna lie. Today, the camera for this stream is a little bit crooked, and now that I've said it, you can probably see it as well. But when I set up the stream today, I forgot that we're actually doing a vertical stream. So I had everything set up for like a horizontal stream, but then I was like, wait a second, this doesn't work at all. So at the last second, I had to switch everything. But I hope it's okay. Hope you guys don't mind. Oishii ne, kono ocha wa. Actually, after today's ASMR stream, I went out and I took pictures. I didn't know today was World Photography Day. Did you guys know that? Kyo, ASMR no haishin wa owatta. Soshite, 海に行ってきました。写真撮っていました。でも今日、世界の写真撮ってるの日、みんな知ってましたか? Did you guys know that? Yeah, I went to the beach and I went to take pictures. It was really enjoyable. I got to see the sun setting, and I was the only photographer out there who had a film camera, which was interesting. I also had my digital camera too, so it's not like I'm trying to be, contrary or hipster, but I guess an old man noticed that I had a film camera, so he started talking to me, and I was like, okay, this is nice. This camera's from the 60s. You're from the 60s. You're both like pretty ancient. That's fine. And the conversation was fine and whatever, but then he just randomly was like, oh yeah, did you notice the models? I'm like, yes. And then he's like, yeah, I noticed a lot of them are of this specific ethnicity. And I'm like, huh? Excuse me? And he just went on about it for like 5 minutes. And eventually I was like, I gotta go. Like, I don't know what has come up, but something has come up and I gotta get out of here ASAP. I don't know. I was like, oh yeah, the sun is setting, so I have to get home before it's dangerous or something, like I'm a 5-year-old, but I was just really uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't know why he was so hyper-focused on the ethnicity of the models that the photographers brought out, but it was really uncomfortable. So, 海に行ってきました。でも、俺は、古いなカメラが、ある。そして、おじさんは俺のカメラ見ました。だから俺喋りました。それはいい。でもそれは大丈夫。でも気持ち悪いのことは喋りました。本当に yabai deshita. I don't know how to describe it in Japanese, but it was really gross. It was really gross. It was really bad. I honestly couldn't believe they just randomly started chatting up with a stranger about that. I was like, man, this world is cooked if you're comfortable talking to strangers about that kind of thing. Have you tried Zenless Zone Zero? I just started playing it recently. I have not, but I've seen other people playing it and they've been really enjoying it. The characters are really pretty. Thank you, Nick, for acknowledging me. Cinnamon apple spice sounds so good. Ah, it does sound really good, right? And herbal tea. I think herbal teas are pretty nice, especially at this time, because it won't get you too wired up and keep you up too late. So that's really good, especially if you're trying to rest and, feel better. So I would definitely recommend an herbal tea. So. Me and any social interactions. I mean, I don't mind social interactions, to be honest. Like, I think social interactions are healthy, even if they're not always fun. But yeah, as soon as it started getting like racially focused, I'm like, brother, I gotta go. I mean, this is not for me. Spain is very famous among tea drinkers in my country. It sounds like they're fighting them if they're so fixated on their ethnicity. Yeah, I don't really know. It's just like, I gotta go. I'm not humoring this conversation. It's not for me. I personally like it very much as well. Hey, I'll have to order more. I don't know if they have this brand in the United States, but I did see that they do worldwide shipping, as far as I can tell. And if not, I could just ship it from Japan. But the cost of this tea in Asia was crazy. I was looking at the cost in Europe versus Japan, and I was like, what the heck? This tea is twice as expensive in Japan as it is in Europe. That's insane. 日本にこのお茶はもっともっと高いか、ヨーロッパに半分の、how do you say price? It's half the price in Europe compared to Japan. That was insane to me. I don't mind some, but it makes me uncomfortable. If it makes me uncomfortable, oh yeah, of course. If people like overstep their boundaries or just are inappropriate like that, it's not happening. No, thank you. He said several today. If you'd want to, I think all pets deserve treats, but it's your decision, I suppose. Neko da yo. I mean, if cute, why not? Exactly. If they're cute, they get what they want. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. I don't know how many of you guys watch the Japanese VTubers from Hololive or in general, but there's this one Japanese VTuber for Hololive. Her name is Kanade. She speaks surprisingly good English, but whenever she doesn't know how to say something in English, she just says, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know what? When you say it that way, I do know what you're saying. It totally makes sense. Oh, rabbits are cute. Usagi kawaii desho? Kawaii sugiru. He sits at the table if he wants treats. Listen, that's good manners, okay? I respect good manners around these parts. Oishi. I don't speak to people very much because I get social anxiety extremely bad and they pick up on it quickly. I would say I get some social anxiety as well. It's like, I get social anxiety, but I just do my best. And as soon as I start to get like stressed out or uncomfortable, I excuse myself from the conversation, but I think that just doing it is probably healthier than avoiding it. Yeah. I'll send pictures in the Discord of my bunnies. Ah, usagi no shashin. Arigato ne. We'll happily take pictures of your bunny. Yokatta. Ureshi. Hiccup. Ne, kyo... Neko no game yaritai. You guys, I want to play that one cat organization game, so maybe we'll play that later in the Discord. I want to finish it tonight if I have time. Cappuccino's so good. I remember why I got them. It's been a while since I've drank the Carol's my favorite. Coffee makes me sick, or at least American coffee makes me sick. I think a lot of American foods make me sick though, so I'm not sure if it's the coffee's fault. アメリカの食べ物と飲み物、お腹が痛い。食べますと飲みます。そしてお腹が痛いよ。だからここにコーヒー飲みません。でも、日本にと 韓国にコーヒーは大丈夫だよ。だから、ちょっと飲む。でも、コーヒーは好きなの飲み物じゃね。Yeah. I drink it sometimes in Korea and Japan, but it's not my favorite drink. Yeah, it's yummy though. 好きな飲み物じゃね。でも、美味しかった。本当に。Social interactions in small doses can definitely be helpful. Yeah, I think it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's like mandatory because it's not like I'm a mental health doctor, but I do think that just a little bit here and there goes a long way. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't really want to get into the logistics of like microplastics and stuff, but there's something about the food in other countries where like the ingredients just don't make me feel as sick. Yeah. Wait, would it go in chat? Like, yeah, the IRL channel. Mari, welcome in. Kontayo kyo genki desu ka? How are you doing today? Welcome in. Glad you could make it. This is the camera. I wanted to show you guys this. I don't know why, but this is the camera I was using today. It's a film camera. It's out of focus. Chotto. Oh, yabe. これです。フィルムカメラです。Yay! Yeah, it's fun. I like phone cameras quite a lot. It's これ楽しい。It's a great fidget toy. And そして見て。Look at this. Look at this little card I kept in the back of the camera. It's a little kitty cat. カメラの中に猫の家。猫の絵。ごめん。You actually are supposed to do this with your film cameras, yeah. Because if you want to keep track of what film you have inside of the camera, you're supposed to rip off a little bit of the box and put it in the little packet or pocket on the back of the camera so you can always be sure of what film you're shooting. The current film I was shooting is the cat film that I showed you guys that I bought in Japan. It's very antique looking. It is from the 60s. It is an antique for real. But you're right. What's the good? What the good? The good, the bad, whatever it is, I'm always right. 悪いのこと、優しいのこと、いつも太陽がしている。いつも俺は、天才。I don't know how to say this in Japanese. But yeah, it's a very antique looking camera. It's very pretty too. This is the one I have that works. I actually have an extra one that doesn't work. So now that one's just a decoration on my walls. I have 2 copies of that camera. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's my prized possession, but I do really like the pictures that come out of it. I have a few other film cameras I need to try out as well. But yeah, I've been really enjoying shooting film. I will say I think it's a little overrated, which might upset film photographers, but yeah, like they're very pretty and I like that I don't have to edit the pictures. But I don't know. For the cost of it and everything, I think it's a little overrated. Neko da yo, so da yo. I love anything antique. Furui no mono ga suki kana. Ore mo. Me too. I've been really enjoying older stuff. I think what I like about older things is that they have one purpose usually. They do one thing and they do it well. Like I've been eyeballing an iPod for a while just because like I want a music player that just plays music. I don't want ads. I don't want to pay for a monthly subscription. I don't want to doom scroll. I just want to put my music on an MP3 player. I want to listen to it and I want to be done with it. So. Same with a camera. I don't want to have all these apps and this, that, and the other, right? I just want to take my pictures and post them. Yeah. Or maybe not post them. Maybe I just want the pictures for myself, you know? I find the one device doing everything is not very fun, and also it's just not very good at it either. I didn't know it was broken when I got it. Some people buy broken cameras and they just use them as like decoration. Yeah, it's decor. And cameras are more fun. I would say so too. カメラはもっともっともっと楽しい。まあ、電話のカメラ、スマホ、how do you say smartphone? Smartphone. スマホのカメラは、まあ、いいでしょう。でも、カメラの写真はもっと綺麗と思います。Yeah, I think a smartphone's camera, the pictures are fine, but I think the camera, or that pictures from a camera turn out more beautiful. Yeah. It's not even just that they're more fun, but like the lenses that come on phones, I honestly think they're not bad quality, but the focal lengths of them are not very fun. スマホと思いました。でも、ほはちょっと、わかるか? Like, I thought it was スマホ, but to call it, I know they don't have an FO kind of sound in Japanese, so to call it a ho, I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Smart. そう。美味しいね. What I really like about this tea is that it just isn't heavy. It's just so smooth. I think the quality of the leaves must be really good to have like this really smooth taste while having a good body to it. Very nice. いいね. I'm making some tea, but I'm making it a bit more, I would say, dangerous way because I don't have a kettle. I have a pot. Time to not... Oh, I think you could do it with the pot too. I mean, obviously one is much easier than the other, so definitely be careful, but as long as the water is boiling... Okay, you know what? Some people used to get mad at me for this, and I think tea drinkers would not appreciate this, but I used to boil my water in the microwave instead of boiling it like on a kettle or, you know, on a stove. And I don't see the big deal. I don't see the big deal. でも、まあ I don't do it anymore because I feel like it's, I don't know. Like, if I'm going to be doing tea content, I probably shouldn't microwave my water, but like, I think it's cool there are some words that are universal for our languages, like pancake is pretty much the same in Japanese and English. Well, some words are borrowed. Some words are borrowed. Now to try my tea since it cooled down, same. I used to do microwave too. That's what I'm saying! I don't see the problem! Everybody used to do it! Everyone used to do it. だから、まあ、動くじゃねえでしょ? みんなが知っている。知っていました。マイクロウェーブの、水だよ。Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters, right, is that the tea is hot. So, like, what does it matter if you microwaved it or if you boiled it? I mean, I guess you don't want, like, radiation in your water. I get that. But, like, listen, if you can taste radiation, you have a lot more problems than the quality of your tea. Let me just put it that way. So. Oh, yeah, there is that, too. If you use, like, more dedicated tools, you can get exact temperatures. So it's going to taste better that way. And I get that. But, like... If you're just trying to get it boiling, let me tell you, one is not that much better than the other, okay? Kyo. Mata. Hagane no Renkin Jutsushi. Yomimashita. Today I started reading Full Metal Alchemist again. Because I realized when we were last talking about anime, it has been a long time since I watched it. Saigo no anime zatsudan. How do you say realized? わかんない。ごめん。Yes, I can chase Chernobyl from here. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you can taste that from here, again, the problem is not the tea, okay? The problem is you. Not to, like, point fingers at anybody, but also I'm definitely not pointing fingers at myself, so I'm gonna point it at you at that point. Radiation's the problem? Yeah, probably. 多分. ああ、いいね、このお茶は。そうそうそうそう。Hope you guys have been having a good weekend. I know I said that earlier, but I feel like with how the summer is typically really busy for a lot of people, and at this time of year, lots of people are getting ready for university and stuff again. Hope you guys have been taking it easy until then. So, also, I need to find somewhere to start reading My Hero, because every day I realize I get closer and closer to not dodging spoilers on how the manga ends, because I follow a lot of illustrators on Twitter, and they're always posting art from different things that are trending, and My Hero is trending a decent amount in Japan. So I want to finish reading it. Boku no Hero は終わった。だから俺読みたい。そうそうそうそう。スイッターにいつも落書きと見ます。だから怖いよ。終わった見たくない。So, yeah. I'm glad today was a breath of fresh air. My Boku no Hero, my beloved. Did you finish reading it? I feel like you would have been the first person to have finished reading it. But I don't know. It's not really my favorite or anything like that. I think it's very much like a guilty pleasure where it's very easy to consume that franchise's content, but I also don't bring it up very often because it's like if someone's like, oh, you like that too? Have you seen up to this part? And they spoil something for me. I would simply be like, well, I guess my existence on this earth will no longer continue. It hurts when things get spoiled for me. I think my tea is watered down. Oh, like you didn't use enough leaves for the amount of water? That can happen too, where either you don't use enough leaves for the quantity of tea you have, or water that you have, or you don't let it simmer for long enough. Welcome in, how are you? How's your day been? Are you having a good weekend? Ugh, man, my back hurts. Although I will say with that username, gonna go ahead and tell you to get out. Please consider using a more appropriate username on the internet, because most streamers don't want to deal with that. When I get spoiled, it's like motivation to get to that point. I get that too. Like when someone spoils it for me, I'm like, well, I guess I gotta know how it gets to that point, right? But like, it just leaves such a bitter taste in my mouth, you know what I mean? Yeah. Such a bitter taste, because it's like somebody out there actively decided I'm gonna post a spoiler online, and for me it's just like, man, why would you do that? That's so uncool. Oh, good, it's me when no, it's okay, yeah, but alas, that's just how the internet is, I suppose. Not that it should be, but you know. Yeah, and it does happen a bit more with the YouTube Shorts format, but what can you do when this is what YouTube wants? It's so funny how, like, with content creators, we basically have to treat YouTube like our Lord and Savior, and we just have to do whatever they tell us to do. Ah! ねえ、ちょっと待って. I forgot to do something. I forgot to turn on my translations, although they're not very good, but you know, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. そうだよね. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Nipod. I really appreciate it. I might not have put in enough leaves. I used to pack it in a Keurig for the water. I mean, if you're using a predetermined amount, it's kind of just what it is. But for me, I think I do... So you're supposed to do like 1 teaspoon for every cup or something like that. So because I know the size of my mug is like roughly 2 of these, I do 2 teaspoons, and it usually turns out okay. And then for doing it in the pot, I think I used 2.5 or 3. Oh, I see. I mean, if you put yourself in the spoiler zone, what can you do? 仕方ないでしょ? Wow. Yeah, we definitely have to order more of this brand. I see where I went wrong. I winged it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it can't be helped, though. Especially if you're not feeling too well, you know? You just do what you can. Ne, kono text. This text is so not amazing. Motto nomitai. How many different types of tea do you own at the moment? Probably 50? Maybe 60? Yeah, I probably have 50 or 60 different teas right now. Although, I haven't been buying many recently. So I'm starting to finish a lot of them. I might need anime packet then. Oh, another, I see. Man really loves his tea. So. I do. Ore hontoni ocha daisuki. Yeah. I don't know, like the thing with tea, right? Having different teas for different times of the day is really nice. Yeah. And I just get bored of drinking the same thing. Italia. Yeah, so I don't really drink anything other than tea. I don't drink soda. I don't really drink juice. I don't drink milk. I rarely drink alcohol. It's just tea. Ore, juice nomimasen. Soda nomimasen. Coffee nomimasen. Milk nomimasen. Dakara, takusan no ocha nomimasu. Dakara, ippai no ocha ga aru. Yeah, so because I drink a lot of tea, I own lots of different teas. I see. Honestly, I've realized with how unenjoyable like grocery store tea is, it's just easier to buy teas online and, you know, pay a little bit more because the quality is so much better. I drink too much soda. I cut down on soda. Yeah, I don't... to say I hate soda might be an exaggeration, but it does not make me feel good. Soda no kimochi ga honton ni warui desu. Itsumo onaka ga itai yo. You got another packet? I hope you enjoy. Only when I'm at a restaurant or fast food? Sometimes at a restaurant I'll do it, depending on the situation, but generally not. So I get what I can at Walmart? That makes sense too. Sometimes ordering isn't an option. Yeah, it's definitely a privilege to be able to order online. But even then, I feel like if I can't order online, I'd rather go to like an Asian market and buy there. Yeah, sometimes it's scuffed. Man, this tea... It's the kind of thing where, like, as I'm drinking it, I'm just getting, like... not distracted, but really... Like, you know when you're really enjoying something and you just get, like, really into it and zone out? it's like that. I'm really excited for my photos to get developed. 新しいフィルム写真楽しみ。I'm really excited to get them developed and to see them. Gotta go for the night? No worries, Sonny. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good Saturday. Hope you've been able to take it easy. It's because I don't have a credit card that I can use, even though... I understand. I was somewhat the same, yeah. I didn't get my first job until I finished high school. I recognize that can. Elm, welcome in. I did buy this brand by your recommendation. あなたのおすすめだからこのブランド買いました。This translation is annoying me. I need to fix some of the pacings on it because it's like making huge walls of text. Yeah. Yeah. I remembered when I was in Japan that you had mentioned this brand, so I saw it in Shibuya and I went in and I bought it. How is it? どうですかこのお茶は？美味しすぎるでしょ？まあ、it's like the body is very full, but it's such a smooth drink that like, it's very strange. ちょっとおかしい。でも、本当に好きだよ。Yeah. So I could definitely see it being a really nice breakfast tea because like the sweetness is not too strong. 甘いすぎるじゃねえ。でも、ちょっと甘い。だから、朝ごはんの、飲み物と思います。Yeah, it's not too sweet, so I think it's a great breakfast drink. Yeah, to start the day. Honestly, this is like a 9 out of 10. I don't know. I'm a little biased because I want my teas to be sweet, but recognizing it for what it is, it's really good. Some adults don't have credit cards. I mean, I don't yet. Yeah, it just depends on like priorities in life and stuff. I haven't put my credit for a house that I don't know, but I don't. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, this tea, I don't know, like the one thing that I wish was a little different is the price, obviously, because I mean, it's not too bad if you live in Europe. I was talking about that earlier, but like buying this in Asia, holy moly, the markup is real. I should be in bed, but not until I drink my decaf tea. なるほどね。It's a little late, isn't it? 今夜でしょ？だから眠いでしょ？なるほどね。まあ俺もちょっと眠い。でも一緒にの時間欲しい。I'm a little sleepy too, but I want time for us as well, so here we are. だからここがあります。俺は。And for towels to get done for my... I see. Getting ready for a shower, huh? なるほどだよ. You're definitely a tea connoisseur. I don't know. Because like I've seen some people talk about tea to a level where I'm like, whoa, I don't know if I'm like that. Because like they start talking about like the micro tastes and like the aftertaste and this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, this tea is yummy. That's what matters to me. This tea is yummy. So. I don't know how to say it in Japanese. Gomen. I also realized the word in Japanese is not koto, it's actually kotoba. And I knew that, but I forgot it and I kept saying koto instead. And I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. Two good influences, Uncle Iroh. I love to live on the same level as Uncle Iroh. Uncle Iroh is one of the greatest ever do it. You missed me. I'm right here. Always. Glad you could make it though, so we could spend time together. So. What should we drink next time? Sugi no tea time. Nani o nomimasu ka? 俺が一杯 いっぱいたくさんどっちまあ、たくさんのお茶がある。だから、どっちがいいわかんない。知らない。Yeah, I have a lot of teas, so it's a little difficult to decide which one to drink next. And also, I'm realizing it's really hard to keep track of all the different teas we've had on stream. I treat you like Uncle Iroh would. I don't know if I could ever reach that level. Uncle Iroh's like Omega S tier on the good influence chart, you know? So. There are drinking teas and experience teas, like Daily Driver and Special. Yeah, that makes sense too, right? I think we were talking about that last time. The previous stream, I was like, you guys have special foods and drinks that you only break out for special occasions. And everyone was like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, I feel a little bit less weird. I'm gonna oh yeah, games like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, when it rains, they just hit different. The Butu no Mori to ame no jikan wa 最高だよね。雨の日は、how do you say this? あの気持ち、最高だよね。That feeling of a rainy day and just having cozy things to do. It's really nice. Look forward to these interactions. I'm glad. I hope that I can make these special. I know that the tea streams are basically just me yapping about whatever I want, but I don't have any special drinks or anything for special occasions. I just eat what I like. Naruhodo. That's okay too. I guess it's just like, for me at least, when I have those special occasions, it's more that I want to break them out to share them. Because I want to have people be able to enjoy them with me. So yeah, that's when I break out my specialties or foods or whatever. The tea is a bit better. Yokatta. I'm glad to hear that. Ureshi. 来週は、多分、1回か2回の配信する。多分。Next week, I'll probably do 1 or 2 streams, and then I'll also be uploading a video. 1回と2回の配信すると、動画アップするも。I'll do 1 or 2 streams and upload a video probably. I bought this so I can be able to sleep at night because every time I think about having to go back to school messes with my mental. Yeah, sometimes just having things like tea to, something about the process of making tea is really nice for just mentally unwinding, and then sitting there and enjoying what you made is also really enjoyable for the unwinding process too. 4 or 3 friends. Yeah, having 4 people in total to drink tea with. Not to say it's difficult, but arranging a tea party is hard, I've realized. There are some teas that do super well with big batches and some that do really well with super concentrated brewing styles like Gong Fu. Oh yeah, I guess that's true too, right? Like some of the teas, it's just easier to buy more of it at one time, so you can enjoy those more frequently. But then some teas, you only get a little bit at a time, so you want to really enjoy them when you have them. なるほど。そうだよね。Yeah, I understand that too. Like, with some of the Harney teas, you only get like, I don't know, enough for 15 cups, and then some of them you get like 30 cups worth of tea, but they're the same price, so you obviously want to treasure the 15 cups more. Although, I mean, I understand why some people do it. It's all about like the opportunity cost, but at the same time, sometimes you should just drink things because you enjoy them. You shouldn't have to like make special occasions for it. Like Mariage is great for big batch teapots. It's hard to gong fu them. I could see that. Gong fu is the one where it's like the process for each cup, right? I mean, I still do. I mean, me too, but let's not go there. Let's not go there. I try not to think about that. これが最後のカップですか？そうそうそう。まあ、ちょっとがある。でも、犬っぽいクマのカップもある。I also have the cup that's very, it's covered in the dog-like bears, so there's a bit more tea after this. I like the Dragon Pearl tea because I just open the bag and grab a pinch of, yeah, some teas are much better about the quantity that you need to make a cup. I'm gonna leave. Have a good night, Tayo. I don't know if it's day or night where you are, but have a great day or night. I appreciate that. It's nighttime here, yeah. 今、ここに夜だからちょっと眠い。でも、まあ、大丈夫だよ。You have a great night as well, okay? Well, I think it's nighttime for you, so have a good night, ne? And enjoy your shower. Get all nice and clean. No more stinky, no more stinky. きれいになります。わあ、美味しいね。Man, there's something about tea at the bottom of the pot because it seeps a little bit longer and it gets a little bit stronger. It's a fun experience, right? To drink the tea and have it progressively get stronger as you go down the pot. 楽しい. It's also interesting to be able to taste and appreciate the tea at different intensities to see which intensity you like the best. このお茶, how do you, shit, I don't know how to say this. With this tea, I actually like it when it's a bit lighter. But that's because I don't super love black tea in general. So for me, I like the top of the tea the best, but I don't dislike the bottom of the tea either. But it doesn't taste as fruity. It's not as sweet at the bottom. It's definitely more of like the black tea taste for sure. Yes, I love how that happens. そうだよね。そうだよね。はあ。幸せになりました。This has made me very happy. This tea makes me so happy. Well, I think tea in general just makes me happy. And spending time with you guys makes me happy. 俺たちの時間、いつも俺は、俺たちの時間だから俺幸せになります。When you speak, are you reading them speaking comments in Japanese? Sometimes I just speak in English and Japanese because the majority of my viewers are in Japan. A VTuber, your food is here. Hey, your food is here. How are you doing today? How's your day been? Hope you're having a nice Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you are. Kontayo o genki desu ka? So da yo, ore wa VTuber da yo. Yeah. I also understand that, like, for some people who speak Japanese, they don't comment as often because they see chats primarily in English. So just to be able to let them understand a little bit better too. There's a small number of foods that increase happiness and reduce depression. Tea is one. Vinegar is another. Vinegar is not good. You know what? I will die on this hill. I will not eat or drink anything that's too vinegar heavy. Whenever my friends buy vinegar chips for like when we play cards or whatever, or just hang out and play like TFT, I will always say, do not bring that into my house. Vinegar chips are a sin. Vinegar potato chip. Potato chip. Potato chip. 気持ち悪い、本当に。いつも、俺は、という。Good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, we're just having a little bit of a tea party today. Every now and then we get together, I pull out a new tea, and then we chit-chat about the tea. So today's tea is this one called Marco Polo from I think it's a European brand, but I bought it in Japan, so I don't know. I don't really know. We're just going to Japan next year in the spring. I want to go so bad. Gotta make the effort to save up, I suppose. I know it's easier said than done, but, you know. I mean, chemically. That's propaganda. That's propaganda. Pink salt potato chips are my favorite. I have never had pink salt potato chips. That sounds really yummy, though. whenever I see pink salt in the grocery store, I'm like, I just want to eat it raw. I just want to eat it raw. I don't know how to say salt in Japanese, so I don't really know how to translate it, but trust me, I really want to eat that raw. それ、本当に食べたい。ピンクソルト。Parisian. Huh? Persian? Pokemon? What is that word, Elm? I don't know that word. この言葉知らねえ。でも、英語わかんない、日本語わかんない、全部わかんない。I want to visit Japan so bad in the spring. Well, I mean, I think Japan in general is beautiful regardless of the time of year. But if you're going for the cherry blossoms, it's not all of spring. It's a particular time of year. Salt is shio. Shio. だから、そして、pink salt は、ピンク塩ですか? Ah, it's from Paris. I see. I can't say that word then. It's too... Oh, it's from Paris. This tea. It's a... What? It's a French tea? I didn't know that. Do you know any popular VTubers? I do. Also, I did see you say that I'm underrated, and I appreciate that. I just... I have such a complex. Yeah, I watch a decent amount of Hololive. I watch a decent amount of... Well, I don't really watch Niji-Sanji as often because a lot of the VTubers I liked, they don't stream as often as they used to. Well, I guess a lot of VTubers like that in general. But yeah, I watched Niji-Sanji, Hololive, Vispo, Project Kawaii. I think Amano Nen is from there. V4 Mirai. I watch a couple of people from there, but it's primarily just ASMR VTubers that I watch. Although I do watch a decent amount of gaming VTubers as well now. So. Indies, not so much, but yeah, there's only like one indie VTuber I really watch anymore. When I had the money, but instead I went and spent money on books. I think it's all about spending money on what makes you the happiest at the moment, you know? Just don't go during Golden Week. Yeah, I mean, I went during Golden Week back when Airbnbs were less of a pain, but I definitely regret it to some degree because like a lot of things were closed. Golden Week is like a week of holidays, so a lot of businesses are closed, but then a lot of businesses also do special like events as well. So it depends on what you want to do. Yeah, the biggest vacation week of the year. So it depends on what you want. Shoto, Vox, Kenji. Naruhodo. I do know of Shoto. I watched a bit of Vox for a while, especially when he used to collab with like Mista. I did cosplay Mista as well. So I used to be a bit more familiar with that generation from Niji-Sanji, but at this point I feel like most of what I watch is either ASMR VTubers or the Vispo VTubers because they just play games, and like for me I've kind of realized I don't really care too much for the idol aspect of VTubing, like when people are all like, oh, I want to do covers, or oh, I want to sing. It's not that I dislike it. 歌うとアイドルの VTuber が嫌いじゃねえでも好きじゃねえもYeah, I don't dislike it, but I don't like it either. I just kind of want to watch good gameplay, or not even good gameplay. It doesn't have to be good gameplay per se, but I just want to watch people having fun playing games, you know? So because in Vispo they play a lot of like Apex and League, I end up watching that a lot. Yeah. It's kind of crazy that League has become so big though with VTubers, because I remember back in the, I don't even want to say the day, but like during the heyday of VTubing, the only people who would play League in VTubing were like random indies, but like corporate VTubers never played. And now it's like taken over all of the Japanese VTubing sphere. Oh yeah, also a lot of the VTubers I watch are pretty much Japanese, so it's a bit harder at that point. I think like the only English VTubers I watch are Ikumi. She does ASMR, and Amano Nene. She does ASMR too. And Esper. Oh yeah, I started watching this new VTuber on Twitch. Their name is Esper. They do illustrations and they play a lot of JRPGs, which has been really enjoyable too. Kontayoru, welcome in. How are you doing today? Yoku nemoimashita ka? Did you sleep well? I know of Shoto, Vox, and Kenji, but Tayo, you're definitely my favorite. Oh yeah? I appreciate that. Although I definitely acknowledge that they put in hella hours into VTubing and hella work. They do really amazing projects, so I'm very envious of them for that. I mean, I put in my own work too, of course, but it's all about the scale to which they operate, and like the more I get involved with like trying to do bigger projects, the more I'm like, damn, that is insane that they put together such insane projects. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So. Big envy. Plus, like when I see them do like guest appearances at conventions, I'm like, that seems so stressful. But they do really well on that. Oh, something I am envious of though is like the cosplayers and stuff that they get to have on stage with them. That's crazy. それやばいでしょ? VTuber のコスプレイヤーさん、やばいでしょ。でもかっこいいと思います。本当にかっこいい。They do put in a lot of time. Yeah, for sure. Like making streaming and content creation a full-time job is like genuinely hard work. So mad props to them. I have nothing but respect for it. Sniff, 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 sniff. あの匂い、ちょっと、ナナちゃんでしょ？ナナちゃんがあるよ。Welcome in, Nana. How are you doing today? こんたよ。Do you have a good Saturday? いい土曜日がありましたか? Did you have a good Saturday? I hope so. Ah, man, this tea hits the spot. For those of you who just got here, we're doing a tea drinking stream today. So. It's another Tayo tea time. So today's tea is this French brand that we're drinking. I bought it while I was in Shibuya, and it had been recommended by one of you guys. So I was like, oh, I gotta try it. And it is delicious. It is very much an adult-like tea, but very enjoyable. I also realized, because it's a black tea, it's going to be very caffeinated. So I don't know. I think I might have ruined my sleep schedule by doing this. I might have ruined my sleep schedule by doing this, so we'll see what happens. But it's worth it to try. This tea is fantastic. Would recommend. It is a little pricey though. ちょっと高い。でも、本当に美味しかった。だからおすすめです。Not too heavily caffeinated. I'm very sensitive to caffeine, I've realized. 今日お仕事があるか? なるほどね。お疲れ様でした. Good job with work today. I know it's not fun, but very proud of you for going to work and getting it done. お仕事は楽しくない。でも、本当にお疲れ。よしよし。いい子でしょ? How was Tayo Saturday? 太陽の土曜日どうですか? We started with an ASMR stream. So, well, I mean, I ran errands, then I did an ASMR stream, then I took pictures, and I worked on a new video for you guys. So, productive. 俺、ASMR 配信しました。そして、新しい動画、やりました。そして、写真撮っていました。だから、忙しいの日でもいい日と思います。みなみちゃん、こんたよ。よく眠いましたか? あそこに朝でしょ? こんたよ。お元気ですか? I have never drank tea. I would say you're missing out, if only because there are so many teas out there. There's definitely one you would probably love. And not only that, but I think drinking tea with other people is, I don't want to say it's life's greatest joy. That might be an exaggeration, but for me personally, it's pretty up there. Because like once you find those teas that you really like and you get to share it with the people that matter to you, that is such a great feeling. Or having people share their teas with you, that's also a great feeling. You might not always like it, but there's always like a special feeling behind it that is really nice. 元気よかったね。今日、一緒にお茶飲みます。今日のお茶は、この、 マリアージフレレスのお茶、マルコポロです。渋谷に変えました。君たちのおすすめブランドだから、美味しい、本当に。美味しい、美味しい、美味しい、美味しい。そうそうそうそう。大人っぽいのフレーバー。でも、美味しい。たくさん甘くない。でも、まだ美味しい。おすすめ。そうそうそう。so, maybe someday I'll try tea. I would highly recommend it. Also, the thing about tea that like is super underrated is like it's not that expensive, you know? Like eating a nice steak, that's like $200. That's crazy, okay? But like having a nice tea, it's like literally a fraction of that. And it's like, whoa, I can get insane tea for this little money and I can drink it like 50 times. Holy, that's a steal. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I also understand too that like with tea drinking being one of my favorite hobbies, it's very like old man core. But like, if anyone ever makes fun of drinking teas, you can literally suck my balls. I'm sorry. But like, I will never take tea drinking slander. お茶飲みますは、ちょっとおじさんのホビー、ここに。でも、それは大丈夫でしょ？これが最高と思います。I'm not a big tea drinker, but I've become obsessed with Tai Chi tea, especially their mango milk tea with passion fruit boba. But I know it's very high in sugar. I like a lot of sugar in my drinks, to be honest, but I also know it's not good for you, so I don't do it anymore. It hurts to cut so much sugar out of my diet, but I do it because I have to. So. I saw it for the first time. これ、はじめましてみたい。これ、このブランドをはじめましてみたいですか？ちょっと俺の頭がボコボコしました。I hit my head earlier. That's why I can't think. 冗談でも。わあ。まあ、このブランドは、how do I put it? It's not, I wouldn't say it's popular. そう。でも、おすすめ。It's not good for me, to be honest, since I need to watch my blood sugar levels. Yeah, I think it's just not that good in general to do like a ton of sugar, but like it's very delicious. So there's that. そう。たくさん甘いの食べ物と、飲み物はちょっとやばい。でも、本当に、でも本当に美味しかった。Oh my god, my hiccups are insane. Oh my god, that one knocked me back. やばい。最後のカップだよ。でも、犬っぽいのクマのカップもある。だからたくさんのお茶まだある。Delicious and bad for the body. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just bad for the body, which is super unfortunate. It's like all my favorite foods are sweet things. すべて全部の好きな食べ物は甘いの食べ物。残念でしょ？でも仕方ない。それは対応です。Yeah. Body wash smells so good. I'm glad it smells good. Yeah, honestly, I think good smells are like one of life's greatest joys. Because like, I don't know. How do I put it? You can enjoy a good smell anytime, anywhere, and there's like no drawback. unless you're like smelling people randomly, that's kind of a drawback. You should probably not do that. But like if it's on yourself, oh man, that hits the spot. You know, you're just like, I don't know, you're kind of just sitting there waiting for time to pass by. So you're like, I'm kind of bored, and you just go sniff, 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 kun, 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 and you're like, whoa, that's a good smell. I don't know why I used that as an example, but here we are. Be careful, eh? Nande? Avunai, nani, doshite? Just checked in nearby, you're an ASMR VTuber, so da yo? Yeah, my main content is ASMR. We do a decent amount of ASMR streams and or videos every week, and then we just do tea drinking streams as like a little chit chat kind of thing, you know, like a just chatting or a zatsudan kind of stream. So. Yeah. And I also do a little bit of photography as well, but it's a bit difficult to incorporate that into VTubing when like the whole thing about VTubing is being virtual and photography is not virtual. Oh, なるほどね。あのお茶も俺、飲みました。コンビニのお茶は、まあ、本当に美味しすぎる。ここのコンビニのお茶はちょっとゴミだから、日本のお茶、あの時に飲みました。やべえと思いました。本当に美味しかった。なんでYeah, the teas in America, especially from like convenience stores, they're not that good. But like when I went to Japan and I tried a convenience store tea, I was like, holy crap, this is really good. Why? Why is it so good if it's a bottled tea from a convenience store? It really surprised me. 本当にびっくりしました。そう。Yeah, I think a lot of it just comes down to like self-discovery and figuring out what you like for yourself. Yeah. You almost fall. Yeah. Oh yeah, the falling over because of my hiccups. It's okay. My chair has my back probably. Maybe. I hope so. I hope so. And if it doesn't, well, you know what? That's life, I suppose. Oh, you know what really surprised me? IKEA surprisingly had really good teas. これもびっくりしました。これは。IKEA はお茶がいました。そしてあのお茶は本当に美味しかった。でもなんで IKEA は食べ物の、マーケットじゃねえと思いました。でもまだお茶がいません。残念でしょ？Yeah, I tried the tea from IKEA and I was really surprised because I was like, IKEA's not really like a food market. I mean, I know they sell foods, but you don't go to IKEA to buy foods probably. So for me, it was really surprising. It's also really unfortunate because like they had really good tea and then they got rid of them after like selling them for a few months. And I'm like, what was the point? わかんない。それわかりませんでした。To have the teas for like a month and then be like, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Doesn't make sense at all. Time for a bath. Ofuru. How do you say enjoy? Enjoy your bath. 俺もみんな大好きだよ. I love you guys lots and lots. TC. TC って何? はい。これが最後のカップだよ。This is the final cup. 犬っぽいクマたちだよ。My very dog-like bears. I love them. 本当にこのクマたち大好き。かわいすぎると思います。I think they're seriously too cute. Too cute. I went to the grocery store called Sam's Club, and they sell like large packages of items for less. It's crazy. I have been to Sam's Club. I actually thought about buying tires there because I had to buy tires this week, which was very financially painful. And Yeah, the shit they sell there is crazy. And they have like so many samples. And I'm like, how do you guys have so much? Actually, the hot dogs at Sam's Club, those go crazy. Also the pizza too. Sam's Club に、あれ、あそこに、ピッツァがやべえ、大きすぎると、美味しすぎる。そして、ちょっと高くないもん。わかんない。The pizzas are so big and yummy, but they're also like super cheap. I don't understand at all. So cute. だよね。だよね。first time viewer. mug cup かわいいです。今太陽、ようこそ。今日は太陽ティータイムです。俺は ASMR の VTuber です。実は。でも、俺も、ティータイムの雑談の配信します。よろしくお願いします。K さんそう。Sam's Club goes hard. Surprisingly so, yes. For a club named after Sam of all names, like, I don't know. If your parents name you like Sam, I mean, I'm not gonna like tell you anything about that. It's like their decision, I guess. But like, they could have picked something better. 今太陽買いました。ASMR 来てます。いつもありがとうございます。この漢字読みません。ちょっと待ってね。実は、俺の日本語は赤ちゃんのレベル。赤ちゃんのレベルはちょっと、it's a little too high. ゴミのレベル。でも、いつも頑張ります。I learned that. I'm listening to ASMR. なるほど。ASMR のビュアーさんですかなるほどね。I literally watched this YouTube channel named Sam and Colby. Okay, Colby got off with a good name. Okay, that's a unique name. But Sam, I don't know. Like, we could rebrand, okay? We could do a little bit of rebranding. It's not too late. 覚えました。I remembered? 日本語上手なので上手じゃんね。でもありがとね。いつも頑張ります。でも、もっと勉強したい。今、時間がいない。でも、未来にもっともっと勉強したい。本当に。こんにちは、こん太陽、キアナラさん。今日お元気ですかよく眠いましたか今、あそこに朝でしょYeah. It's morning over there, right? Oh, I forgot to take a drink. たくさん喋るました。だから飲みます。忘れて。ちょっと待って。Oh, they go to haunted places. They do like horror content. Kimochi warui. That's scary. I can't do horror content. Horror games, I can't do it. Horror shows, I can't do it. Horror movies, I can't do it. But でも、ホラーの漫画、それ読みます。I can read horror manga because, like, if I don't want to get scared, I can just stop reading and there's no sounds to scare me. So it's a little easier. ホラー漫画はちょっと優しい。でも、映画とゲーム、怖すぎる。そう。でも漫画はいい。And not only that, but like the illustrations for horror manga, it's surprisingly good. ホラー漫画のイラスト、上手すぎる。あの漫画家、天才でしょI don't really understand why they're so how do I put this? It surprises me for some reason that so many artists in the horror manga genre are godlike at illustration. I don't really understand why. I'm a horror lover myself. Well, for the second anniversary, people want me to play a horror game, so maybe it'll happen. 太陽の2番のアニバーサリー、みんながホラーゲームやります。そして、多分、ホラーゲームやりましょうですね。The greeting is こん太陽。そう。こん太陽は俺の、こんばんはとこんにちは。あの言葉のこと。あのこと。そう。そう。Thanks for trying to read it. いや。まあ、それが配信するの人のお仕事でしょ？いつも皆さんのチャットメッセージ読みます。それ俺と思います。いつもみんなの言葉、読みたい。I always want to read what you guys say, so I try my best to like see everything in chat. It's a little difficult sometimes, but I try my best. ちょっと難しい。でもいつも、俺頑張ります。いつも俺は頑張り、いつも俺は頑張りますと言います。ごめん。でもそれは、それは真実。そう。That's the truth. I always say I'm trying my best, but that's the truth because I really am. It's a little difficult sometimes with trying to do so many different things and understanding so many different languages, but I have to do my best, right? Have to do my best. 頑張ったよ。それかわいい。頑張ったよ。かわいいでしょ？かわいすぎるでしょ？それ好き？ I like that a lot. そう。ねえ。This would really be good with the milk as a milk tea. これとミルクが美味しいと思います。I have to try that sometime. そう。美味しかった。Man, this is seriously too relaxing. I feel like I'm just turning into a puddle in my chair. So. I love cow emojis. カウモジ大好き俺。まあ、みんなじゃねえ。たくさんの人がイモジと、how do you say this? イモジとチャットがある。でも俺、カウモジ、ちょっとレトロと思います。でも、もっと可愛いと思います。I think cow emojis are a little retro, but I think they're way cuter too. そう。Like, ここに、カウモジはおじさんとおばさんのことでも、It's not fair. People say it's for like old ladies and old men to use cow emojis, but that's not fair. How do you? I forgot to say it. That's not fair. I know the word. あの言葉わかる。でも、忘れた。ごめん。It's so mellow right now. Yeah. That's what I like. I like that a lot. I really like the comfy atmosphere. この、how do you say atmosphere? I forgot that one too. 読みじゃねえよ。まあ。Tea shouldn't be labeled. Well, I think it's just like, for some reason, I think in North America, at least in particular, people have this stigma that like only old people like tea, which is kind of wild because like tea just goes crazy. Tea just goes crazy. 海外にたくさんの人が、お茶が好きか？おじいさんですか？でも、わかんない。だから、お茶はやばいでしょ？全部の食べ物は、お茶に いい duo と思います。I think tea is a good duo with like every food. So like, why is it for old people? なんでおじいさんの飲み物ですか？わかんない。雰囲気？I thought it was something else. There's that one game that's like learn how to read atmospheres. You know what I'm talking about? How a lot of not even Niji, a lot of YouTubers in general played it. Like, Kukiyomi. Kukiyomi ですか？その名前はいいですか？もうわかんない。I'm glad you wanna talk. まあ、いつも俺、ちょっと、喋るすぎる。ASMR の配信いつもたくさん喋る。雑談の配信、喋るすぎる。ゲームの配信も喋るすぎる。でも、仕方ないでしょ？それは太陽ですね。フレレスティーは美味しいですね。これ飲みましたか？君も、このブランドも好きですか？これ、初めてのフレレス。でも、本当に好き。まあ、大人のテイスト。でも、本当に好き。雰囲気。Is it really said like that? Is atmosphere? Is that like the literal translation, like the atmosphere in the sky, or like the social atmosphere? ボックスの中に猫さん。かわいい。雰囲気はアンビアント。なるほどね。なるほどね。Cookie is reading the room. なるほどと言った。でも本当にわかんない。I said I get it, but like I don't get it. Today I ate chocolate cereal, and I was basically it's a milk brand. And I was basically wait, you used Nesquik chocolate milk with your chocolate cereal? Are you the kind of person that likes to do like chocolate frosting on chocolate cake? I feel like that's a psychopath move. ねえ、チョコチッピーとチョコケーキ、それはちょっとサイコパスっぽいでしょ？たくさんのチョコすぎると思います。Yeah, I can't do chocolate with chocolate. That just overwhelms me. Like I can do a chocolate flavor with milk, or I can do like a chocolate cupcake with like matcha or buttercream. That's okay, but chocolate on chocolate, shinda. Oh, choco to choco. いつも太陽が死んだ。そう。You like chocolate? Okay, sprinkles, that's a bit much. Not a bit, okay. Sprinkles, I would give a pass to because the texture of the chocolate sprinkles is so distinctly different from the chocolate cake or whatever. That's fine. But like if you do chocolate cake with chocolate frosting with chocolate sprinkles, that's where I'm like, okay, I'm dead. マルコポロも好きか？今日のお茶はマルコポロです。同じ。そう。よかった。一緒にお茶飲みましょう。ね。I can't do anything that's overwhelmingly sweet. I can do overwhelmingly sweet. I just can't do the same flavor if it's chocolate. I don't know. I just don't really like chocolate too much in the first place, so I think that's part of why. But like, yeah. If you stack the same flavor too much, then I'm like, okay, like this is just, it's not doing it for me. So. でも、俺も甘いの匂いが好き。俺のパフューム、が、甘いと、この言葉何？甘いと、木の 匂い。うん。甘い時の匂い。そうそうそうそうそう。Everyone has a different sweet flavor palette, so it's okay. だよね? Yeah. I think that's part of what makes life interesting, right? Everybody likes different things, and everyone has their own way of appreciating sweets and foods in general. うん。マッチング、一緒に飲みましょう。そうそうそうそう。うん。嬉しい。Yeah. I like drinking tea with you guys. Or just being able to have this kind of relaxing atmosphere and relaxing together. うん。うん。そうそう。わあ。ふう。今日、いいの日でした。本当に。今日たくさんの時間一緒には、今日一緒にの時間はたくさんでした。ははにゃそれわかるかそれはいいですかWe spent a lot of time together today. うん。嬉しい。本当に。みんな、いつもありがとう。うん。俺たちの時間、本当に大好き。うん。It's a very special thing to me that we can spend so much time together. うん。そうそうそうそう。I also saw that this brand has chocolate as well that's flavored like the tea. I kind of want to try that too, although it was kind of expensive. フレレスはチョコお茶がある。でもちょっと高いと思いました。でも、まあ、食べたい。高い。でも食べたい。俺は。うん。一緒に食べましょう。うん。食べましょうかそうそうそう。Maybe one day we'll eat these together. うん。Even though it's a little expensive, I think it's worth it. うん。そうそうそうそう。ちょっと高いでも、君たちのせいだから大丈夫と思います。うん。あ、せいじゃねえ。ごめんごめん。君たちのために。そうそうそうそう。あれあれあれ。せいじゃねえ。君たちのせいじゃねえよ。うん。まあ、if you work there and you're making it expensive, then yes, it is your fault. In which case, I would like to request that we do a collaboration. まあ、これ、ちょっと難しいの日本語ちょっと。Oh, I can't type. My keyboard's it's under my monitor. But yeah, if it's your fault that this is expensive and you have that sort of power to affect the price, get in touch with me. Maybe we can collaborate together. The chocolate is better than other brands, but chocolate tea in general tends to be a bit, チョコのお茶が美味しくない? Is it not delicious? I would assume it would be delicious. Based on literally nothing other than tea is delicious. そうそうそうそう。まあ、美味しくないはもう、それも大丈夫。If it's not delicious, that's okay too. It's a new experience, so that's okay. It's worth trying new stuff. Just chatting and having tea and being melt's the best combo. I think so too. しゃべるとお茶飲みますと、リラックスするとは最高と思います。いつも幸せになる。I always become really happy when we do this. So, yeah, I really enjoy this quite a lot. そうそうそうそう。そうですね。日曜日の朝は大丈夫ですか? Is it okay to do it on Saturday nights, these sorts of streams? この時間がいいですか? Would you guys prefer a different time to do tea times? I know a lot of people do stuff on Saturdays, so I'm not sure if this is like ideal for most individuals. Or I guess on the weekends in general, a lot of people like to do stuff, so I don't really want to... I don't know why I'm saying I don't want to inconvenience anyone as if like I'm holding anyone hostage. But I mean, I guess I could. Yandere tea time. So. まあ、お茶が終わった。Today we're done with the tea. Okay. それでは、I like this time? なるほどね。Yeah, I think doing tea, like in the later hours, is very relaxing as a way to unwind and end the day. But we are done with the tea. So with that, our tea time will be over. I was actually only going to do like an hour, maybe even a little less than that, but we ended up chatting quite a lot. It was fun though. I had a lot of fun with you guys. But yeah. 今日の配信は終わりです。みんなありがとうね。Today's stream is over. Thank you guys for spending time with me. いつも楽しかった。これは。It's always fun. でも、まあ今、フルとするFuro. How do you say shower? I'm gonna take a shower after this and probably get ready for bed. After going to the beach, I feel kind of yucky. 海に行ってきました。だからちょっと、きれいじゃね。だからお風呂したい。みんな今日もありがとう。お伝えだよね。バイバイ。大好き。I love you guys. I'll see you next time ね。またね。お伝えよ。See you next time. Bye. お伝えよ。Thank you. お伝えよ。ありがとうねみんな。バイバイ。おやすみ。とおはよう。